The Louisville Youth Orchestra has been providing an extraordinary musical experience for young people since 1958. You know, nearly 350 gifted musicians from 60 schools make up this wonderful arts organization.
This is our 52nd season. We just celebrated our 50th anniversary 2 years ago. Reuben Scher was the gentleman who created the youth orchestra in 1957. So we've been around quite a while. We have kids that come from Jefferson County mostly and all the surrounding communities. We have kids that come from Hardin, Oldham, Southern Indiana. We have some kids that come from about as far as an hour to an hour and a half away each week to come to rehearsal on Sundays. And they all come into the LYO through an audition process in the fall. Every kid has to prepare a solo and a scale, and then we have them sight read a little bit, and that helps us determine which of our groups they fall in ability-wise. We have kids all over the place. I mean, we have kids, a lot of them go on and major in music. Every year we have about anywhere from 50 to 75% of the kids that end up going on and majoring in music, either performance or music education. They want to be teachers. A lot of them go into various other fields. As you know, music and academics are strongly related, and most kids that are top performers are also top academic students as well. So we have kids that go on and go to MIT or Princeton, Yale. We've had some, you know, really great kids, smart kids going on to some prestigious places.
I think it was my 6th grade year. I was in the Serenade Orchestra, and then I went to the Repertory Orchestra in 7th grade, and then through 8th grade, through the rest of my high school, I was in the Symphony Orchestra. And it's really special to be part of such a great program, and you get exposed to such great literature and orchestral repertoire, and it's such a pleasure. Working with such talented kids who are like me and who share the same interests as I do, it's really exciting, and you just feed off each other's energy when you're playing.
Playing in an orchestra for me is just exhilarating, and it's, you know, it's like a transcendent experience. I can't really explain it, but it's just an incredible feeling to be surrounded by the music and to be with so many other talented musicians. Like, to be able to create something that beautiful with friends, it's just really amazing. For me, there's a very physical aspect to it it's like a sport. It's like kind of like, you know, running or something like that. It's exhilarating physically, and I think that's an interesting aspect for me.
We rehearse Sundays for 3 hours, but a lot of the work is done in between rehearsals at home. You know, I'm always emailing the kids saying, please work on this spot and this spot for next week, because that's where the improvement's going to happen, obviously. They have to work on their own parts and be prepared for rehearsal every Sunday. So rehearsal is just about putting it together, you know, not about let's practice our own parts here in rehearsal. So a lot of the work has to be done at home.
Mr. Sieber is a great conductor. He has this personality that makes you want to play for him, which is very important for a conductor to have, I think. And his charisma, and he knows when we're working really hard, he'll stop in rehearsal and just tell us a story that make us laugh or have fun or have some kind of connection with the music to make us play even better. I think that's very important.
you try to pick a variety of repertoire so that the kids are really getting exposed to many different composers, time periods, styles, genres, etc. But I try to pick pieces that I know they're going to be excited about working on because they're challenging, extremely challenging. A lot of times, like for instance today we're playing Brahms Symphony No. 1. For many of the kids on stage today, it's going to be their first time ever playing a Brahms symphony. And you know, Brahms is a completely different language than Beethoven. We did a Beethoven symphony in the fall. And so I think one of the neatest parts of the job is picking that repertoire, seeing them struggle at the beginning to understand that composer's way of writing and how to hear their parts together, and then to gradually see that style emerge from them and that understanding. I think it's one of the neatest parts of the job. I think orchestra is probably the best example of a community or a team. And to see all these kids that come from many different backgrounds, you know, some rich, some poor, some, you know, have everything going for them in their lives. Some of them, this is their life. You know, music is the only thing that they have going for them. And to see all those different personalities mesh together and work together in harmony is a really, really neat thing. Music feeds the soul, and you know, we're always going to have new kids. And I think one of the neatest parts of the job is, you know, you see some of these kids have been with our organization for 10 years, you know, and to see them from playing Twinkle Twinkle to playing Brahms is a pretty neat part of the job. And then those kids go on and graduate and other kids fill their places. And I think one of the coolest things is just seeing other kids step up to the plate and take on that leadership role. But we will always have kids in Louisville, and we'll always have kids excited about music and wanting challenges. And so I see the future of our organization as very bright. It can only go up.